Hello and welcome to Jessie Bear Book Club. Today we are talking about Arya and her ability to warg. There is no doubt that Arya is one of the most powerful wargs in this story, but how did she awaken her power? I believe I have the answer, so stay tuned. Arya first wargs Nymeria after she and her friends escaped Harrenhal in A Clash of Kings, the ending and the beginning of A Storm of Swords, and I believe I know why this is. During her escape, Arya kills a Bolton guard. The guard's blood and the rain mixes together, spilling on the stones of Harrenhal. Magical, haunted Harrenhal. And I believe this bloodletting is extremely important. We know that werewolves can taste blood. Why would magical stones be any different? Was Harrenhal made magical by Black Harren killing all the builders when he was building it and burying them inside the walls? Or was it what I believe, that the killing of King Harren the Black by dragonfire was the catalyst to make Harrenhal magical, the spilling of magical king's blood with the well-known magical dragon fire might just have something to do with this. King Harren learned that thick walls and high towers are small use against dragons, said old Nan, and I wonder why she would bring that up, unless it was of some importance. Of course, Arya and Nymeria already had a strong bond, and they were in close proximity while Arya was in the Riverlands. But I feel their bond was made stronger by the blood sacrifice that Arya made to the stones of Harrenhal. Melisandre can feel the magic inside the wall. Could Harrenhal be similar? Magical people seem very drawn to Harrenhal throughout the history of A Song of Ice and Fire. Rhaena Targaryen was drawn there in later life. House Went was said to be magical, and let us not forget the Witch Queen of Harrenhal, Alice Rivers. Harrenhal and women with magical abilities seems to be a running theme in A Song of Ice and Fire, and let us not forget that Arya is 1/4 Went. Not all her magical abilities come from House Stark. Most people always think Sansa will end up in Harrenhal because of Sansa's link to Peter Baelish, but I feel Arya has a much stronger link to Harrenhal and the Riverlands. Not only did Arya spend a large amount of time in Harrenhal and the Riverlands, but there is the blood sacrifice she made to the walls of Harrenhal. Arya also has a much stronger magical ability than her sister Sansa, and in A Song of Ice and Fire, magic seems to call to magic, so it would make sense that Arya would be called back to Harrenhal by some inner urge. And if we are getting down to the nitty-gritty of it, Harrenhal was fed some weasel soup. We know that Nymeria's pack are in the Riverlands, and we also know that at some point in one of the coming books, Nymeria's pack and Ramsay's hounds will face off against each other, but I feel this will probably happen in the Riverlands, not in the north. I can't see that many wolves heading north during a winter. And George R.R. Martin tends to be a stickler for facts like that. The guard Arya killed was of course not the first person she spilt the blood of, but if it was simply the act of killing that helped Arya walk Nymeria, she would have started having wolf dreams back in King's Landing after killing the stable boy, or when she was killing knights to help Yoren. So I believe all the facts point to it was the spilling of blood within the walls of Harrenhal on the stones that unleashed Arya's full warg gene to its potential. When the blood was spilled, there was probably a similar effect to when Bran sees the sacrifice in the weirwood and, more importantly, tastes the blood that the weirwood tastes in his vision. Something like that probably happened within the stone that we will never know about. Those are my thoughts on what made Arya a more powerful warg, and leave me a comment to let me know if you agree or disagree with those thoughts. Also give me a like because I could do with the algorithm paying a little bit more attention to me. Also gonna throw this out there, I don't believe Alice Rivers and Melisandre are the same person. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. So, until next time, stay warm because winter is coming. Bye!